And we're live. Oh, Justin,
All
what a
right.
beautiful bottle you have there, especially the top part of it. Justin Bailey's
That
with us
wasn't
today from,
that wasn't set up at all.
no,
No,
from
no, we didn't plan that at all.
Campfire Woodworks
Fuego. That's Italian.
for
I don't think
woodworking.
that's Italian.
Sounds
Are you
Italian.
going to fact check on my podcast? Really?
I'm pretty sure Fuego is Spanish.
You
It's
assuming
Portuguese.
someone's language is just a very easy way to get canceled, Justin. So Mike is out this week. He is
Mike's
shaping
getting too
shapes.
famous for us.
Yeah, he's shaping shapes at Shaper Studio Origin Co.
Well, technically
And
he
Sons.
already did that, but he said, I don't want to hang out with you guys tonight. So
I think he's coming back today. Yeah, he's busy.
So the boys are really scraping the bottom of the barrel this week.
Yeah, no, it was more of a panic to like.
yeah, you were.
Who's the last person that texted me? Justin. Okay, you went. Yeah.
Well, we
Kamani
asked
was
like
this close. Like Kamani messaged and then Justin did, and I was like, all right, Justin, cool. So sorry.
we asked 5 or 6 other people first,
Yeah.
but they all said no. I've had enough.
I mean, I figured it was either this or cancel the pod this week. So
That's next week. Oh no, in 2 weeks.
Oh.
In 2 weeks, they're literally gonna cancel the pod, and I say they, Mike and Dan, because I'm not gonna be here, and I run the pre-show. So, we also did a very terrible job once again promoting this.
I promoted it.
You did.
You
I did
guys
not.
just all reshared it.
I made the post of him seductively laying there.
Oh, did you? Can you
Justin,
prove it?
I couldn't
you
use
prove
the
that
photo,
was you?
the other photo you sent me, because every time I try to crop you out, it just had you holding like a thing, but the mallet wouldn't come out with the crop, and I didn't feel like putting it into Photoshop.
Was it
because
Justin sitting like this in his chair with his mallet between his legs?
I was laying selectively with the mallet like this, but I was
Oh.
laying on my workbench with my feet up in the air. It was.
since my background's not blurred, I can actually show everyone these photos.
Let me tell you how embarrassing my wife was doing that photo shoot.
Oh,
Wait,
really?
that was a special photo shoot just for that?
Yeah, I texted her. I was like, "Honey, come in the shop. I need some pictures."
Here, there it is. There's the photo. All right, I knew I'd get some traction out of that one. All right, no, Justin.
People are saying you trimmed your face. Did you trim your face? No, Pete.
Oh.
Did you trim your beard?
Oh, well, yeah, this is like a week or so. I'm gonna gloat a little bit. It might not be just the beard. I had officially lost 18 pounds in last month.
So he's getting skinny face.
There's less of me. So there's less of me. But yeah, I did trim
Showing
the beard
more
'cause it was
jawline.
Getting, it got really hot out of nowhere. We were hitting 90s for a couple of days. Pat, you're like kind of in the area, so like you knew that the heat waves we were getting 2 weeks ago. So I was like, I'm too hot. I need to trim my beard. And then I unfortunately like can't grow hair in these sections here. So luckily I already landed the girl, because otherwise no one wants this.
What heat wave were you experiencing in Jersey? Because we turned the heat back on this week.
2 weeks ago when it was 90 degrees.
Yeah, did
and
you
then
not
this
hear his
week,
whole conversation,
It went down
Justin?
to 50. Houston. Oh yeah, there it is. There's a sexy, seductive Justin photo. Oh yeah. And when you try to crop that out,
Oh.
it only does the. So yeah, couldn't do that. I mean, I could have, but
18 pounds in 1 month? What system conversion are you going through at work?
well, work is part of it. It was work, it was stress, and it was actually exercising and eating better. So it was like Bink's stress that gave me a bunch of anxiety when it was happening. She's much better now. Then it was work has been just insane the last month, and I decided to actually start getting in shape a week before the whole Binks incident for the honeymoon that's in 2 weeks. So yeah, it's paying off. I still like. There's still a lot of stuff there.
Well, the
People
18
told
pounds
me-
was so above the waist, right?
Yeah.
People told me I'd lose weight because I quit drinking.
Mm-hmm.
They're all liars. Every one of them.
What are you replacing the alcohol with?
More food.
There's
Is that the problem?
Well, that's like people
it might-
that quit smoking gain weight because it's an oral fixation. It's like something you're like bringing into your mouth. I mean,
Don't
it sounds,
say oral fixation. Justin's here. Don't.
Episode 154, oral fixation with Justin Bailey.
Oh crap! I got to get my notebook.
Yeah, you should do that. But yeah, that's a thing. Like when people or if people quit smoking pot or just smoking cigarettes or whatever, like
They just
you
don't
gain
add the
weight.
6 Casey's pizzas into the
Yeah,
equation.
exactly.
That's fair.
I always made the joke that camera adds 20 pounds, and I eat a lot of cameras, so you know. So I basically lost 1 camera. Oh, this live is packed. We got.
Can I get
10
that
of people.
poster autograph size?
10
Autograph?
whole people.
Oh, I can't read. Can I get that poster sized and autographed?
Absolutely.
that-
I'm gonna blow those up.
Yeah.
Gee whiz. Maybe you need to
Listen,
start a calendar. I hear
I've
that's
been-
a popular thing to do.
I've been trying to get the makers in aprons only calendar shoot going for 2 years, and I've only had like 3 takers on
I
it.
can't do that. It's not enough
Well-
to cover it.
Get a bigger.
It would have to be
No,
a
I'm not
much
using
longer
You
apron.
just need essentially just
Yeah.
Is that the little pouch?
I need
Yeah,
like
little pouch.
I need like a butcher's apron that like goes to your ankles.
Speaking of aprons, mine should be here soon from Leather by Dragonfly.
Ooh, nice. See, but it's like it's leather and it's heading into summer.
I got a new AC in the shop, like you, Pete.
Nice.
So we'll see. It'll be a cool 87 all summer in there.
Yeah, I need a youth medium, Brayden. That's the I'm a youth medium now. Actually, I have this hoodie even like it's like enormous on me, which is super comfy, but I just feel really weird. I was wearing that, and Brunt sent me some pants a month ago that fit perfectly. Like I buttoned them. I'm like, oh, these are like dead on, so comfy. I was wearing them yesterday, and I was like, why are all your clothes so baggy? Because I was wearing this hoodie and those pants. Like I think it's actually happening now. Like I finally hit
It's
that
happening.
point of like now I gotta like move the notch over on the belt.
Did you say nachos?
Nacho. Oh man.
Move the nachos over?
Yeah, now all your pants have that scrunched up look in the waist, the front. That'll be
Yeah.
fun.
Well, the nice thing is like I was in like the $180, $190 weight class for like
All right, show
5,
off.
7 years.
Right.
Whatever, dude. This isn't to shame anyone, but like I'm so stubborn that like I haven't gotten rid of the clothes, so I have like a whole section of the closet that's like skinny clothes, and by skinny I just mean like it's medium and large shirts, because like even large shirts started being like tight on me. That's how you know things are
Okay.
running out. What? I listen.
But
I was
I
at
know,
my
I just-
lightest. I was 165.
It must be nice living life at freshman college weight, you know.
Oh, no. Freshman college weight, I was 165. That was because I was running every day. That was a lot.
I was 185 when I met Kayla.
I saw those
Those were the
photos.
days.
Dan, can you find one of those photos? That's a sexy photo.
It's
Of
probably about the same when I
Dan
met
and
Hannah.
Kayla when they were young, and
when I used to
Restless.
shave my head.
Oh, there's a sexy picture of us around somewhere. Ann and I's first vacation together while dating in Florida, and I got a 6-pack. It's amazing.
nice.
What? No, stop it.
It happened once. True story.
Is that before filters were invented?
No, it's
Around
back when you
that
had to
time.
lay down on a 6-pack mold for a few minutes, and then you get up and it's there. There it is. It's a different guy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
completely
used to shave
different
my
guy.
head.
I know. It's so weird, but hey, Dan, I'm proud of you, man. I don't care if you're not losing weight. You feeling better not drinking?
No.
You saving money not drinking?
Probably.
Yeah. That's-
probably.
You got to take your wins.
But I'm not. No. I'd be a lot happier if I was drinking. I miss it a lot. That's.
Oh, what is that?
Come on. Everybody's seen this.
I don't know if Justin's
I
seen that.
haven't.
Yeah, you haven't
You've
seen
never seen that?
I have
Oh.
never seen that photo.
it. Dan, this is years ago. This is hi Anna. This is in the beginning of the pandemic when we were doing like our Zooms. Dan changed this background to dat, and I was fast enough on a screenshot button to get it, and it is forever in. And for some reason, I have him, and I have, speaking of aprons, Nick Pachi.
Why do you have that?
I think he changed his background. I have a shop too at some point. I think he changed his background to me, and then I was trying to return the favor. And then this is our ugly sweater party.
How are you flipping through these so quickly?
I'm in the.
What wizardry is this?
I don't know. What wizardry is it? Oh,
Microsoft Photos.
Oh snap! Wait, did I miss? Wait, no. Oh no.
You never hit record. This whole thing.
No, it's not that. We don't record any of this. We're doing it live.
What's the problem?
It's okay. I thought I missed it. Tomorrow's very important, guys. Everyone listening, all tens of you.
13.
It is Arbor
13
Day.
now.
Oh, is it?
It's Arbor Day tomorrow, which means check your
I haven't heard
arbors.
about this.
It's a perfect day. I always tell people it's Arbor Day. Take all your blades off your arbors, clean them, because most of you mofo's have never cleaned your blades ever.
Holy it is.
Yeah. So
I should have known this.
Tomorrow's Arbor Day. I thought I missed it. I thought it was yesterday for some reason.
I clean my blades in the kitchen sink at least once every other month, and I get yelled at every time.
I get that. Yeah. But it's a silly thing. But I did it last year. I kind of started this as like a weird joke. I was like, oh, it's Arbor Day. Check if your arbor wobbles, because at the time, this is a couple years ago, I had a table saw where the arbor actually wobbled, so I had a little bit of a play to my blade. Glad to have gotten rid of that thing.
You should put one of those. Have you ever seen one of those wiggle dado blades?
I was gonna say those European.
You should put that in there and say, check and see if
I am so terrified to even install that thing.
It's dangerous AF, man.
You know what? Here's the thing. There's some stuff that I've seen in like the woodsmith shop and with this old house, those guys like doing stuff in the early 2000s and 90s that like we cannot do now. I even saw Spags was like rewatching some old episodes recently, and the guy Norm Abrams puts down a sheet of plywood and plunge cuts it into a table saw. Like a full 4x8 sheet, just plunge cuts it. And he's like, well, I couldn't do that now without the police getting involved.
Oh, yeah.
Police. Yeah, you can't do that.
Straight to jail.
But then again, we're doing crazier stuff.
We went to the Woodworker shows, and what was it? This spring, and there was, for every 10 people, there was 98 fingers.
Dude. The woodworking shows
and a bitch ain't one.
So actually, I would love to hear anyone else's input if you went to the woodworking shows, because Justin and I were there, and Keith was there, and between the three of us, if you combined our ages, we were probably still younger than everyone there. Like, it was a sea of old men. It was just like everyone there was like, has been a member of whatever woodworking association they're in since like, I don't know, they were like 15. It's
the
crazy.
Honky Tonk Bar Association?
It's crazy. There was I could probably count people under 40 on like two hands. It's bonkers.
And we knew all of them.
We knew most of
them.
An
ocean of old balls.
Yeah. A sea of men.
The weirdest thing about it was the brands. Like, all of the brands there were like old men brands. I don't know if that makes sense.
General was there.
Doctors.
They branched out from insurance. They're doing table saws now, and of course they're all army green.
There was all these off brands there. So, I mean, Sawstop was there, obviously.
Sawstop and Woodpeckers was there. But that's it. And by the way, the one guy doing the demos, he's been doing those damn demos since I started woodworking. Every time I've seen the show, it's the same guy. I think his entire job is executive hot dog cutter. He just goes around the shows and cuts hot dogs.
I'm reading comments. Avenger 429. I have no idea who Avenger is. I feel like I should know who that is.
Can you give me your name again? Because he's a patron too, and I always forget the name.
Was it like the Masonic Lodge? Did they force you into the stream room naked with them?
Dude, it's literally the Masonic Lodge. That's what it is. Lars. Okay. All right. Thank you. I apologize. Because we're always like, Avenger.
Pete,
Yeah.
did we get questions in?
Oh my God. We should probably look at that. We may have not
3.
had questions.
No, 0 questions.
Oh, there's no questions flagged.
3. I don't think Toma called in.
Unbelievable.
Somebody check on him.
That's the only reason why I agreed to come on the show.
Somebody fly to France and check on Toma for us, please.
Yeah, if anyone has any last minute questions. Yeah, we have one for... Is your question in a Dropbox folder, Patrick?
Is it?
You're lucky I like you. Jesus. Need to put in my Bitcoin wallet password to open it? Okay, cool.
That's not fishy at all.
All right, I definitely did not...
You can have my Dogecoin wallet password.
No,
That's
you
worthless.
Don't get...
Hey, speaking of Bitcoin, I just went positive today for the first time in like a year.
Really?
Yeah.
I wonder where mine's at. I think I actually killed mine.
I sold all of my crypto like 3 weeks ago and bought into nothing but like electric car manufacturer stuff.
Okay. How's that doing?
Terrible.
Did you lose money on your crypto?
For the most part I broke. It was over the course of the last 2 years I've pretty much broken even.
I bought some Bitcoin, not a whole coin, obviously, I'm not that rich. But I bought some Bitcoin just before it collapsed. Like 2 days before. I was like, oh yeah, sure. Clearly, like somebody was there waiting. Oh, Dunlap bought in. Hit the lever.
Yeah.
Shut it down.
They shut it down. They knew exactly what to do. I don't know exactly when I bought it, but I have $159 of Doge. So
I have. I'm not even going to tell you.
That's pretty good. It'll be worth about 160 in 5 years. So hold on to that.
I'd say I'm doing okay. Doing just fine. Thank you.
I have I bought a coin and a half of Ethereum.
Oh.
And that was doing really well. But now it's not, of course. No, I got a little bit more than that. I got a tenth of a Bitcoin.
Oh,
probably.
That's pretty good. It's a couple. Well, is it actually?
It's like
you know what?
$2,900.
I'm definitely getting a virus. Jesus fucking Christ, Patrick.
Yes, crypto is fans of crypto.
Hey guys, hope you're all doing well. Patrick Ensel here.
Krypton.
Did you guys hear that or no?
The train?
Oh, no.
Your freight train?
No, I wasn't.
That's from me.
No, that's Dan's freight train.
Well, I mean Nebraska.
Freight train was his nickname in high school, by the way.
It still is.
Ladies, are you still in high school? Still in high
Oh,
school.
it's still my nickname. You don't get rid of a train like that. Or a name. Jeez. I'm losing it.
Yeah. AWP Campfire. This is stop it. Where are you? Show me where you're in downloads, aren't you? Of course you are. All right, who is this? Patrick Ensel. You guys keep talking while I get all these
You
questions.
got to share audio.
I will, but let me get the questions in first.
I'm just saying.
Dan, you're being such a mic right now.
I will leave.
Oh,
I know that was really mean. I'm sorry.
That was uncalled for.
Man, you got to get into Clubhouse if
I
you
don't-
want to know about crypto
I'm
bros.
pretty sure Mike never listens to the pre-show. So, Mike, you have tiny balls. So if he says something to me, I know he listened.
Okay.
The opinions expressed in this podcast do not express the opinions of Campfire Woodworks or any of their affiliates.
Are you going to tell me that Mike has big balls?
Well, what I'm saying is the opinions expressed in another Woodshop podcast, or
I don't
not
think those are
of Campfire
opinions. I think
Woodworks
those
or-
are straight facts.
Facts. Yeah. Get your
Yeah.
cover sheet ready because this is facts. Patrick. G. Up into the
I
limousine.
didn't sign a video release, so this is unusable until my attorney reviews it. So it's fine.
But you did.
Yeah, too bad you got your lawyer from lawyers.com. So
Well, I don't have a lawyer. Are you kidding me?
you have a
Lawyers.
lawyer?
Those are expensive.
What? You need a lawyer. Everyone needs a lawyer. I don't have
I have a liar.
Like I don't have a lawyer like on retainer. I'm not a Fortune 500.
I mean, I'm sure I could Google one, right?
But like I have a lawyer like for when like I'm buying a house, selling a house, opening an LLC, hide a body, whatever. Like I can call my lawyer. I have a guy. His name is Jerry Kuzemchuk because my people.
Of course. Does he have a show on Netflix?
Love is Blind. Yeah, he's on Love is Blind. No, God, can you imagine? It's Kimani von Strainhorn. Strainhorn? Trainhorn?
Strain?
Trainhorn. I like Trainhorn. Kimani von Trainhorn.
Oh, congrats, Kamani. They didn't drop your saw this time.
Yes.
I really thank you. Like,
Oh, he didn't get a video of it getting delivered this time, though.
Yeah, I was looking. I was waiting to see some stories of more dropping.
No,
So-
we got a picture in the text group, and it was right side up this time, so that was
Yeah.
fantastic.
I was like,
I saw that, but I was looking for the video. I actually wanted to watch it.
I gotta say,
But-
I actually enjoyed the video that Harvey did for it. Because Harvey actually did a video about it. Where they
Did they repost it?
Did they
no,
really?
No. They did a video and like, it was oh my God,
How
why
did
am I
I miss
blanking
that?
on his name? That runs the Harvey account. Oh, please don't kill me, dude.
Jeremy?
Is it? I'm blanking now. But
think
doesn't
it
matter.
might be
He's voicing it
Jeremy.
over, and he's basically talking about our friend Kamani got a stable saw, had some damage happen, whatever. So we're making it right.
Some
He actually
damage.
showed it like getting wrapped, loaded, everything like
wow.
set up from scratch. Yeah, they did a little video for it. So check it out. It's actually pretty
I
cool.
would love to see the dissection video of when they open that thing
Oh,
up.
yeah,
to
when they
see
open it
how.
up.
Yeah, I'm really curious.
I'll bet like it didn't get that much damage.
I'm sure it's out of alignment, but I doubt that it had any real
Yeah,
critical damage.
You could probably get it on their recon website, refurb website.
Honestly, like if anything, it
$100
probably got
off.
shipped with the wings taken off. So if it
Yep.
did flip like that, the cast iron's probably a little banged up, but the rest of it is probably fine. And yeah,
Yeah.
if they had a recon site, that'd be dope.
I'm sure they do.
I mean, listen, it got delivered. That's awesome. Because like, actually, Kamani, what was the situation with like you having a saw? Because I was not following.
They
that.
opened it and everything was upside down.
It checks
Yeah,
out.
I mean, the guy flipped it despite there being all these like this side up things on it. So he messed up.
Maybe he's from Australia.
This Australian delivery guy. This doesn't seem right. That's not a delivery. This is a delivery. So dumb.
Oh, I was gonna say, does anybody? Am I the only Redditor here?
No,
So there's a subreddit called "Well That Sucks,"
Oh,
and today the top post was somebody got a pallet of like tiles or something delivered to them. Same exact thing that happened to Kamani.
Oh,
It rolled off on the end and then it just
see, that's the thing. Like, I a lot of the posts in that Reddit is pallets like just falling over, often
Yeah.
very slowly, because like that's
wrong with
that's
that?
game over. You're done. So a buddy of mine worked at Justin, actually in Hackettstown, just down the street from me, is the M&M factory. Like M&Ms are made right there,
ooh.
and he worked the
Can they get me in contact with the green M&M? She's pretty sexy.
thick thighs. She's got it. She can do it. She can get it. Whatever. She's got real Velma energy.
Oh, God.
Sorry, that's from a chat we're in. But anyways, so my buddy Carmine
know.
used to
People
work
know.
there. Yeah, they
you know,
know.
you
what's
know.
up.
Velma.
There you
Velma.
go.
Come on now.
Some of you suddenly can't stand up. You have to stay seated.
Yeah.
Anyway, so he worked at the Hershey, or not the Hershey factory, the M&M factory, and he worked at the warehouse, drove forklift, all that stuff. And there was incidents because the chocolate, they transport it in like these large like plastic vats, almost like when you see like stores get deliveries that like close their lids, like they kind of overlap.
Oh yeah,
those
those like
product bins, yeah.
product pins, yeah.
So that's kind of what they store them in as they're moving the chocolate around. They're all food safe, and that's what all they use it for.
How do I get one of those bins?
Just filled with chocolate.
Chocolate
them.
bin.
By the time it gets to you, it's
Granger.
rock hard.
Uline has them.
But
Just use my chisels to chisel off a chunk of chocolate.
He told me crazy stories of like people driving forklifts into those bins and just like chocolate pouring out on the floor.
Man, that sounds like a real Willy Wonka situation.
Yeah, but imagine like tons of like middle-aged, grumpy old dudes working a graveyard shift at a chocolate factory.
I can imagine.
You think the Oompa Loompas are bad? Oh.
Grumpy
Getting-
old,
Yeah, you get
grumpy
some
old Oompa Loompas.
old Italian dude like, hey, yo, what are you doing? I don't know. For those of you that
That
don't
was
speak-
Portuguese.
For those of you
No,
that don't
yeah.
speak New Jersey Italian, I said, hey,
if it was Italian,
hey, what are you doing?
Hey yo, in fuego. See,
I'm pretty sure the
Italian.
Italians they're working at the Nutella factory, not the chocolate factory. So
That's racist. Speaking of Italy, my buddy Carmine, the one that worked at the factory, he's currently flying to Italy, and he's going to be
that's-
traveling around Europe and Italy and that whole area because he's Italian for the next month and a half. And I have his van in my driveway. It's the one I've been working on with him.
let's do
a guy named
things in it.
Carmine left a van in your driveway, and there's no bodies inside. Oh,
Carmine Domenico Carolano. That's his full name.
Okay.
And that sucker left his van here, and I'm gonna do bad things to it. Because I finally was like, I'm fed up. We started working on his van 3.5 years ago. Actually, God, it's probably longer at this point, like 4 years ago when he got it. And he keeps like tweaking things. And we built this like temporary bed and like garage, like storage underneath like the bed, and some like cabinets with like a little slab. I even like we sprayed lacquer because it was supposed to be for like a weekend. We were gonna refinish it with epoxy. And we put in some laminate floor, but then we ended up bolting a bunch of stuff on top of it. So as the van moves and flexes, the thing completely came apart. Basically, it's a mess. And everything I've built in it for him has been a temporary for this trip, Peter. And it's still there 4 years later. He's still like living on all this stuff being like half-assed. So I told him like, listen, give me a budget. I might not have time to work on it at all, or I might redo the whole thing. Just give me a budget. Let me freaking work on this thing. Give me the green light. He's like, okay.
Let's paint it pink.
hey, Pete,
I'll fly out there for that.
I need my van with the four large door candles and soundproofing. Can you do?
What accent is that?
I don't know.
Which is that Central Jersey?
That
Central
might be
Jersey.
Yeah. Just
That's
not,
cancel me now.
it's not a
accent.
thing.
I just-
It doesn't exist. There's no belt here.
I can see it. Like I'm pointing to Central Jersey on my screen
so
on your picture.
South Jersey.
Right there.
North.
I live there. I
North.
live. Nope.
Yeah. So
No,
like,
right there. That's
where?
me.
where? Right
Central
here?
Jersey. Right there.
You
That's
live
me.
in the
Yeah.
peanut butthole?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is the
No.
peanut butthole.
That's the DMZ. This is the demilitarized zone between North and South.
No man's land.
In no man's land where no bagel safe. No pork roll Taylor ham. Turf war going on there. Yeah, it's a real thing, guys. Central Jersey's not a real thing.
Exit 120 through 140 don't exist on the.
It exists.
on the
It's
Garden
just
State.
dangerous. You just don't get out there.
You guys have some real weird rules in Jersey.
We have weird rules. You get pizza at a gas station.
It's not a rule. It's a way of life.
Then again, listen, Justin,
we
can't
get
really talk
subs out of the gas station.
we get subs, I guess. Like Wawa and Quick Check are like
so
life around here.
here's the thing about Wawa. I don't understand this because I've been a New Yorker my entire life, and I moved to Jersey 5 years ago, and everyone is insane. If you don't live in Jersey, everyone's insane to come here and go to Wawa, and that's what you do when you move here. You do Wawa like 4 days a week for like 3 weeks straight. You get it out of your system, and then you never eat that crap again.
Wawa's just like, it's a really good convenience store attached to usually a gas station. It's fine. But that's the same thing, like, and anyone that's from Pennsylvania and south of that, Sheets. Do you guys know about Sheets?
I don't know about Sheets.
You don't know about Sheets?
I don't know about Sheets.
Sheets. Okay, so it's basically it's a Wawa, but it's in Pennsylvania. It's big in PA. Patrick might know about this. Patrick Gensel, if he's in here, he knows about Sheets. It's Sheets with a Z. Yes, see, I love Sheets.
Sheets.
And it goes like south. So when we were heading down to a Workbench Con, we were like stopping at gas stations. There were Sheets. So every time we see it, me and my friends are obsessed with it because a buddy of mine, he used to live in PA, and he always talk about Sheets and how it's better than Wawa. And it's like it's literally the same store, except I think in PA some of them can sell beer and stuff. So
what I'm a fan of, and especially in Nebraska has these, it's the Loves. Because where else can you fill up on diesel, get an oil change, a new set of tires, and a shower in the convenience store?
Yeah.
that actually sounds pretty nice. Yeah, well, how come I can't shower at like a ShopRite? What the hell? So that's their logo. It's sheets. Like legit.
That looks like an old beer logo.
Yeah. And it's just, like it almost looks like a Hardee's or something. But
I
like,
think I've seen one of those.
oh dude, it like you start seeing them when you go into PA. Like when I go see Adrian, I'm like, sheets. Yeah, see? Patrick knows. Patrick's in the middle of Wawa but better. It's the same thing. It's just gang wars. Like Dan's got Come and Go.
I'm sure they're all owned by the same
Yeah.
parent company, honestly.
Yeah. Justin,
What's
have you
wrong with Come and Go?
ever been to a Come and Go?
I've never been to a Come and Go.
It's a thing
Yeah,
in
you have.
Nebraska.
I've been to In and Out,
No. It's worse.
but never Come and Go.
It's Come and Go. It's the same, but
I'll
creepier.
be right back. This is a gripping conversation. I'm gonna go get another non-alcoholic drink.
Yeah.
Dan heard Come and Go, and
Life.
I was in the Go part.
Yeah. It's like they're Casey's, whatever. I don't know.
I haven't done chained pizza since I was in college, honestly.
So I am just now learning because like I go to TikTok for non-woodworking content. Like, no offense to anyone listening, but like I love the community. I love it. It's great. I go to TikTok because I have no community. I just get to consume content, and it's pretty good about giving you what you want, like what you're actually interested in. So I don't get woodworking stuff, but apparently for some reason I'm getting served a lot of this whole like Domino's coupon code. They've had like the same like 4-digit numbers for coupon codes that you can do, but apparently it's like a one that they can do in the store and just punch it in, but you can use them on the websites. So there's this whole like underground culture of people that have never paid full price for pizzas at Domino's or no, it's Domino's, yeah. So like there's people that have been like, for 15 or 20 years, I've never paid full price for a pizza. And there's these codes and they're sharing them and there's all these TikToks about it. But again,
that'll get shut down.
That's the
Once that
extreme coupon.
reaches traction.
Yeah, but the last time I've had that kind of pizza, it was probably Papa John's, which is, I don't know if is that like a
Trash.
Jersey thing or is that
Papa John's sucks.
I think it's everywhere.
better than Taco
You want to
John's.
make fun of Casey's? Papa John's is garbage.
Buc-ee's? Get out of here, Buc-ee's.
Buc-ee's.
Actually, there's probably, listen, pizza is like sex. Even when it's bad pizza, you're still having pizza, right?
I've had some pretty bad pizza. Even
I
in
know.
Jersey, I've had some pretty bad pizza.
Well, you have to be inside I call it the bagel belt. Like there's a radius
Pizza's
around
like sex.
New
Even when
York.
it's bad, it still smells awful.
Like Justin,
What?
you're just on a cusp, like a couple more exits south, and like you can't get good bagels.
Yeah, I've noticed that.
Yeah.
There's only 3 more towns left before bagels disappear in New Jersey.
And like,
that's it.
And
You're
what's
out of
funny
it.
is like around Parkway, you're still okay, but when you start heading like inland from where you are at,
they're
like I
done.
don't trust any bagels further than Rockaway. Actually, even
I
that's
mean,
pushing it. Maybe Denville.
I'm gonna get.
I love
flack
this
for
East Coast
but
chat.
Sorry, going up on a thing here.
Philly bagels are actually pretty. Philly bagels and Philly pizza, not bad.
Okay, so I'm just gonna mute him. Okay, all right, Dan, let's talk about something else because he's clearly insane, lost his damn mind.
I'll mute myself.
All right, so you know what? I'm gonna play some questions. I'm gonna feel spicy. You guys want to do that?
Oh, we have more than 0.
We have
That's cool.
3
Yeah, I have
questions.
3.
Unless someone wants to call him with another question, Adam Barnett, anyone? Or something that we got last week, which
Offcuts. Somebody said we should call it offcuts.
I love it. Let's do it offcuts. So
I forget who it was.
Wood Talk
It's a brilliant idea.
Yeah, Wood Talk has kickback. So when people call in with a rebuttal or comment or confirmation or something to add on a topic we talked about or an answer we gave, I've been wanting
In
to
previous
do this
episodes.
for years because we're not the smartest people in this room. You know,
I'm out of this game because I've never listened to an episode of this podcast before.
That's
I didn't
fine.
know what this is about.
It's a knitting podcast. I know they do that.
Underwater basket weaving.
Underwater basket weaving. What am I doing here? I'm just gonna share my audio, I guess.
Damn it! I was hoping you wouldn't, so I could give you.
Shiza. All right.
Oh, this is probably we hear the question but don't answer it. I
Yeah.
remember this.
You don't you ever dare answer it.
The answer is 42.
42.
It's always 42.
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
It works.
Okay, that works. All right, cool.
Whores in this house. There's some whores in this house. There's some whores in this house. There's some whores in this house.
I said certified freak, 7 days a week. Wet ass
Jackman.
make that pull out game weak. Yeah.
I still love that track so much. His voice. Okay, all right. Now we're being serious. Patrick Gensel.
Hey guys, hope you're all doing well. Patrick Ensel here. First question is for Justin specifically. Knowing that you are an overland, off-roading, and travel fan, first of all, what is your next adventure-related trip? And second of all, if you could have any off-road overlanding vehicle, what would be your ideal setup? Second question is for everyone. So I've been thinking about reels more and content more, and what does everybody find to be the most effective time for posting their reels on Instagram? I seem like I'm doing better in the afternoon than the typical recommended early morning lunchtime time slot. So I'm just wondering how everybody else feels about this and where you guys seem like you perform the best. All right. Hope you guys have a great night, great show, and I will talk to you all soon.
I perform best in the sheets.
With a Z.
With the Z.
Speaking of overlanding, and did you guys see my stories?
Yeah,
like
about
just
your
before the podcast?
Neighbor, about your neighbor's
No,
car?
no.
Oh.
That was for close friends only. Keith.
Oh, okay. Oh, I'm sorry. It was a green. That was a green thing.
Yeah.
Oh, am I not
I
a
just
close friend?
bought-
How come I don't see these? What the? You know what, Dan? I quit.
Okay.
You can't. That's so funny. You think you can?
I don't know why I did close friends only. It was a mistake. Anyway, no, like I bought these new rims and tires for my truck. Spent upwards of like $4,000 on the whole setup. Like ridiculous amount of money for whatever. I have never curb rashed anything in my life. Today, I curb rashed and I effed up one of my rims. I am so pissed off.
Oh, I'm watching a video. Get to the point, Dan. Come on, faster. You know what? Honestly, matte black spray paint, and you're good.
It's just annoying.
I know.
You know, I'm surprised. I was going to make fun of you for doing low profile tires, but they're not low profile tires.
They're not low profile. I don't know.
Here's what you do. You take a
They're not low
walnut
profile.
and you rub the walnut in, and it'll match the grain.
Okay.
You know what? Hit that with a little the Rubio black. You'll be good.
India ink.
Actually, that might. No, it won't soak in.
I
don't know.
Spray something else, or even spray the tire itself because it'll flake off if anything. And then
Braden had a good idea. Use that. What's it called? Braden, help me out. What was this stuff you mentioned? Like the bed liner stuff.
That's ceramic stuff.
Yeah.
No. Starbond.
No, not
something
Starbond,
that's-
idiot.
No, you want something high heat. So they make high heat spray paints too. That's probably something you want.
I got about six. I got about 6 cans of that at my house for the
Plasti
outdoor
dip. Yeah.
kitchen. I'll
Plasti
never
dip.
finish.
Just get the
Just honestly, have them wrapped. Just have them do a black matte wrap on them.
or just get in there with a Sharpie. No one's gonna be able to tell from far away.
That's my quick fix.
Yeah, quick fix, Sharpie. That's the way to do it. All right, next question. Kimani.
Yeah, sorry about that. I'm just saying.
Hey guys, it's Kimani. Hope you're having a good week. Before I get into my question, I just wanted to say this week I've gained a new level of respect and appreciation for the AWP crew when I heard that you guys had granted Justin's Make-A-Wish and had him on the show. That was so nice of you
one a year.
guys.
Yeah.
You know, he doesn't have a lot of free time left, and you'd think that he'd probably ship things faster, but, you know, priorities. Anyway, but yeah, that was really nice of you guys. Now on to my question. Justin, you recently just produced and shipped out some brass and silver cutting board feet. And I know there's a lot of people who listen to this show who make things. So can you give like a rough outline of kind of how you went from concept to physical product for people who may be looking into, trying to make their own thing on a larger scale. Thanks. Bye.
You stole my question, actually. I was going to ask you about that.
I mean, we can use that to roll into a deeper conversation.
Oh, I'm going to roll into it. Oh, we're going to
We'll roll into it.
I haven't had a chance to use those feet yet, so I'm waiting until I do so I can share
I
them.
need a special enough board before I order them. I should really just get them from you.
I'm not just going to throw it on any old cutting board. It's going to be a special board.
Braden, it's not the kinds of roads I'm driving on. It's that I have no chill with brakes. Like I'm going 50.
This is true.
I'm going
This is
50
true.
up until 20 feet before the turn.
This is true.
Brakes.
I will also verify that. I followed Pete from his house to a restaurant, and he did like 95.
Brakes are meant to be used. Why else?
95 on a
heavily
cow-filled road at like 1 o'clock in the morning.
Whatever. You people.
Pete's like braking hard all the time.
I'm braking hard.
Riding with
Checking
him.
the brakes. No, I definitely I drive fast and I brake hard. That's why.
He drives a Subaru. But
you can roast marshmallows on my rims and my brakes after I'm done. It's nice. And then we had one more, right? Braden. Speaking of the devil.
What's going on, guys?
Hey.
It is Braden with the LB Dubs.
We know who you are.
My question this week for Justin is, buddy, I just have to know, how thick is too thick for a butcher block cutting board? Hope you guys have a great podcast and a great night. See ya.
Nice. And yet, Dan, you're calling me out on my driving, but you drive aggressively. I
drive like I drive a big truck. That's all.
You know what?
I'm not riding up on people's rear ends waiting to brake until the last second.
Oh no, I don't do that.
You do.
I don't
You
do
are
that.
the
No,
worst.
I just drive fast and then brake hard. I don't tailgate. I don't like doing that. That's against the law.
This is why I have like 4,000 lumens worth of spotlights on the front of my Jeep.
This is why I'm hot.
Yeah, there are people in the chat that have ridden with me. I'm a good driver, except for when I space off and road rash a rim.
Listen, I drove from Phoenix back to Jersey by myself. I'm a fantastic driver.
Well, the people you killed along the way won't say so.
No body, no crime.
They'll never find it.
Did I wake you up? Oh, okay. Hang on one sec.
Oh, look, Pete's taking phone calls now.
Hey, Nick Brim, can you tell us how bad is Dan's driving? You're on the pre-show, by the way.
Dan's
He's in the
driving
chat.
is amazing.
Oh, yeah, I did not call you for lies.
See?
I would much rather drive with a Dan than to hit the front of your seat every 2 seconds when we see a
See? See?
That sounds about right.
Wait, are you watching the pre-show or are you just...
Yeah, he's in the
Oh,
chat.
you are? Okay. You son of a... Get out of here. I'm mad at you now. Bye. Good night. I love you.
Now call Braden. He'll say the same thing.
Nah, you bunch of traitors. You probably paid him off. They're all from Nebraska.
Like I knew they were going to talk about this.
How much coin did you give him to say that crap? Huh?
I gave him 3 Doge.
You know what? Next week, next week I vote to have an all Jersey podcast. Can we do that?
All Jersey? Well,
Okay,
last
I'll
week,
leave.
My suggestion was we do
Braden's calling me right now.
we do an all guest podcast. We'll just send links
Go
to
ahead,
guests
Braden.
and let him do it.
Yep, I have not felt as safe as I did with your driving since the day my mother last cradled me in her arms.
Yeah, you bunch
There
of
you go.
traitors.
Like being wrapped in a blanket.
I feel like I'm being canceled on the internet.
Thank you,
like
Braden.
everyone's just gaining up on me.
Yep. Because
You just did it for the
you should
likes.
ride with Pete once.
You just did it for the likes,
I don't want to
Braden.
die.
Whatever.
Yeah, it's close to death. Bye, Braden.
Whatever. You know what? Nobody in my car. But there you go. You guys suck. Barnett actually called in with a question.
Oh yeah, by the way,
By the
Barnett called in.
Okay, let's listen to this question. It's here somewhere, and I'm not stalling, but here it is.
Hey guys, Adam here from Barnett Builds. Crazy, I've never owned a pin nailer, and I'm pretty interested in getting one. I think it would be easy for making like little shop build furniture and French cleat wall things and whatever. But I never really looked into them and researched them much. Is there really a difference between a brad nailer and a pin nailer? Is it just the gauge? But yeah, what should I be looking for? Should I be looking for one that hooks up to the air compressor, or should I be looking one battery powered? Are they worth it? Give me some insight. Let me know what I should be after here.
We all definitely just answered questions with our head. Good.
I think we're all going to say the same thing.
Maybe.
Well, I don't know. Maybe.
I might not agree with you, Dan. Actually, we'll see.
I like using framing nailers to hold stuff down.
Yeah. I got a drawer full of framing nailers. There's a mosquito in here.
Yeah.
What the F?
And
I feel like 12 gauge nails are best for trim work.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You got to pre-drill it and then hope you hit the center. Imagine. Oh God. Yeah. No. Well, we'll answer it, but that Ryobi nailer, they're all First of all, they're all heavy. Well, we'll talk about this on a pod. They're all so freaking heavy.
My 4-year-old has a.
You gotta have a strong forearm to use those things
for a while. Yeah. Unless you're hanging straight down, but if you're going like into something, forget it. You're gonna be tired. Yeah, the Roy Boy one. The Roy Boy one is one of my faves. It's a good guy. That guy.
Yeah.
Why are we answering now?
I don't know. They're just saying. Well, whatever.
All right.
Are we?
Is that it for questions?
Is that it? Is this the podcast?
No, this ain't the podcast.
Well, let me check if there's any last minute questions.
This is the Wendy's.
Is anyone recording one? About to send it in? No? Okay. Well, we're going to go ahead and wrap it up for questions then.
Come and go will fix that forearm. Yeah, you can equal them out.
Yeah.
Nice.
Also, Nick, just for that, you're definitely sitting in the back seat now when we're driving over to Maker Camp. So, suck it. Naylor, hardly knew her. Thank you.
I might actually rent one of those little like camper to go vans for Maker Camp this year.
See, I have this.
That doesn't make any sense to me.
Fantasy of doing like a trip to it, but we have unintentionally, and I don't hate this, but we have unintentionally become the hub to which people come to then go to Maker Camp. Like we're the spot where people meet up. So like 2 years ago it was Mike and Dan. Last year it was Mike and Dan and Nick.
And Paul.
And Paul stopped by, yep. This year, it may be more people, Dan.
I'm cool with that.
Yeah, which is fine. But
let's just do Maker Camp at your house.
I mean, I'll swing by and pick up some folks on the way. I don't know what my Maker Camp is going to look like this year.
I have genuinely thought about just renting like a van, a small van, and just getting everyone for the weekend.
That's what we contemplated last year until we settled on the Airbnb.
Yeah.
No, Justin, that doesn't make any sense to me because you will drive from Phoenix to Jersey, but now you don't want to drive from Jersey to Maker Camp, which is just like a tenth of the way.
I'm going to drive. It's whether or not I use my overlanding rig or I rent one of those like camper van things.
I got to say, the people that went there and rented a little camper or brought their own that were local, like Lee and Danielle, they had this like cushy spot. It was super nice. Oh. Yeah, they were set up.
they were living large.
They were living large and in charge. Oh yeah, is everyone in here going? Because it like honestly, we're like Workbench Con. They're both honestly. My opinion is they're both just as expensive, because what you don't pay for the ticket for Maker Camp, you are paying like a lot more for just like the accommodations,
booze and food, and
getting from the airport. The closest airport is 45 minutes away, that's an expensive Uber. You know,
I mean, for me, Maker Camp is basically the ticket. It's cheap. Like for us Jersey folks, it's cheap.
Yeah, it's
everyone
easy.
Else.
Yeah. Now, granted, we're doing an Airbnb and stuff, but like, which we probably we're getting into that time of the year, but we should probably book it.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
Now I'm getting closer.
Emma found it last time.
Yeah, right? We're gonna try to get the same one, and I gotta see. I'm actually gonna ask KJ if he wants to bunk up.
He wanted to last year.
Yeah, but I don't think that place is big enough for all of us if we do that.
I mean, send me that link so I can check it out.
No, well,
no, Dan, I'll have a CPAP by then. I'll have a CPAP. I have one on the way. That's all. Yay. Everybody's happy. Dan's CPAPing. CPAPing.
Wait, oh, is Nick not coming this year? Oh.
But he said he was.
Oh, he said,
No?
can I zoom into Pete's house?
This
Oh,
is news to me.
Oh.
That stinks.
Well, we'll see. If anything, I'll make Patrick stop
I know.
by. He's in PA.
Braden's coming. I hadn't heard about Nick.
Wait, Braden's coming this year?
Ah, Nick, you suck, man.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Braden.
That's
I guess
what you
we're
get.
switching out Braden for Nick.
Oh, great.
God, I was hoping to have both of my Omaha buddies.
Not a bad trade.
Have you told me?
That's
Okay.
what you get for
Well,
being sober, dude.
My
we're gonna get
my
so
memory
this year.
is not good.
This year, Jersey gets Braden and Aaron Rodgers, so I'm happy.
Yeah. I have potentially another 2 people coming that I am extremely excited
Oh,
about.
yeah, okay, I'll give you that. You
But
are.
we've been
are you going
trying.
to Hawaii?
Oh yeah, Hawaii trip definitely wins. But yeah, I'm excited about
The
it.
only state that would be better.
I'm contemplating whether or not I'm dragging my 4-month-old out there. We'll see.
So
Don't.
well, no, hang on. Nick Pachi.
It will be cold.
Nick Pachi brought
Oh,
his kid.
yeah, Nick
well,
did it.
It was an older kid. I think he had a couple more months on him, but still, don't
Yeah, it
discount
gets
it.
cold in the evenings. I mean, you know that.
Here's the
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, we had
I'm
ice in our tent last
excited.
year.
I'm excited to have kids eventually because like I do want to just take them places like this. Like I want to go to the places like I want almost to out of spite for all the people that are telling you like when you have kids you can't do this stuff anymore, and I just want to
Oh,
be
you
like
can.
suck it. Like
You just
no.
put him in a cage.
Yeah, you put them in a little cage, put a little muzzle on them. They'll be fine. No, but like you bundle them up. You give them a hat. Or if it's a loud event, you put earmuffs on them. Like whatever. You can bring your kids to events. So
True.
yep, I already invited myself to what? My house or
Yeah, I
the
think that's what he's talking about.
Okay, cool. Not the Airbnb though. We're gonna run out of room. Although honestly, like whatever room we're staying in, we can easily.
We don't even know if Mike's going yet.
We got to find out yet because he's been getting so freaking busy. But Dan, like the room Emma and I stayed in upstairs, like there was a closet that we opened up and it was like a full nursery off the
Yeah,
thing.
I
Like
remember.
someone could have stayed in that room too. So we got some nice blow up mattresses. We'll probably split that up.
Yeah, but then they'd have to listen to
And
you
the-
and
and
Emma
the-
all night.
Did it have a full-size adult crib? Because I've been seeing a lot
Dan,
of that on my TikTok lately.
Let's be adults here. Speaking of adult cribs, let's be adults here. After an entire day on your feet and also day drinking out of my fanny pack, do you really think we had the energy?
I would have, if I was your age. Again,
We're the same age,
newly
Dan.
married. We're not the same age. You're 23.
I wish. I'm turning
4?
35 in a month.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, you're ancient.
Hey, shut your face, high school prima Madonna, whatever. How old are you? I don't know.
Black don't crack. You have no idea how old I am.
You said it. We got away with it because you said it.
seems like a
I'll
challenge.
I'll look 27 forever. It's great.
So he's at least 27.
There's some gray hair coming in though. That's a first.
Well, grays show experience. Unless it's on your tires and it just shows wear and tear. Oh, he didn't catch that. Okay. All right,
No,
guys.
no, I heard it. I didn't like it. Didn't like it one bit.
Should we wrap
My
it? Should we-
chest hair
soon.
turned gray before my beard did. It was really
Really?
weird. Yeah.
God dang it.
You know what? Let's stop it at the chest here. Let's not go any lower than that. But, yeah, we'll talk about this off the air. Awesome. Well, should we wrap it? Should we get into the show?
Yeah.
We did almost an hour. Wow. Look at us. Guys, you guys are all amazing. I'm really excited for Maker Camp. Honestly, I kind of forgot about it until now. I'm really stoked. It's getting close. It's what, 6 months away?
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, it's tickets already on sale. Like it's happening.
Much excite, such wow, much yay. Sweet. I'm stoked. And yeah, we should
It'll
get
be
tickets
bigger.
too.
Bigger and better this year too. I
Bigger-
mean, it was big. Last year was really. I was surprised. Real quick, what surprised me is Sunday, the amount of folks that showed up at Maker Camp that weren't like your typical. There was a lot of like, I wonder what welding looks like. I wonder what woodworking looks like. People that came, and the previous years it wasn't like that. It was all just a kind of who's who.
Yeah.
We all knew each other on Instagram, so that was interesting to see.
Last year, it was also so Maker Camp that year was the first time a lot of people like that's when lockdown started. It was 6 months of no one going out anywhere, and then we did Maker Camp. So we were like hugging and shaking hands. We're like, what the F is this? Like, this feels weird. is this okay? Is this legal? So it was really cool to like hug people and be like, whoa, we can do this again. This is cool.
Yeah.
And then like whoever stayed on Sunday gave everyone COVID.
Open mouth hugs all day. It was
All
fantastic.
day. Yeah. So now we're a little more like chill about everything, which is good. But I'm stoked for this year. It's gonna be a lot of fun. And it's also one of those events where I go with almost like no plans, no preconceived notions, no like even they always do the maker swap and stuff. I don't participate. Not out of disrespect. I think it's a great idea. It's awesome. I don't want to have homework to go to this event. I constantly have deadlines and things to do by a certain time and present or whatever for work. I don't want to do it for an event. I just want to go and whatever happens, happens. Feel great.
Yeah, well, my maker swap product for this year, it's going to be
Defeat?
a couple sets of these. Yeah.
Well, kind of defeats the purpose.
What? I mean,
Because
yes and no.
defeat.
Oh,
Okay. All right, so let's get out of here. Dan, you ready?
Yeah, I'm stalking Justin now because I want to figure out how old he is.
Good. Justin, you ready?
Yeah, why not? Let's
I'll phone it in. It's fine. All right, guys.
let's do a thing.
Thank you so much for joining. We're going to see you next week. So next week is super exciting because it's just going to be a regular episode. They're always exciting. And yes, Pete's fanny pack is a thing. That's where I keep my beers. Nick Brim, I always had a beer for you. Who am I going to hold a beer for now? The entire maker camp, I always had 2 beers in there. It was always another refill for me, another refill for Nick. Because he has a special spot in my heart until he told me that I drive like an a-hole. You can suck it. All right, guys.
It's a special spot in your fanny.
Yeah, a special spot in my... See you guys next week. My fanny pack. All right, guys. I'll see you then. Love you all. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye. Justin, say bye. Say bye. Say bye.
Ciao.